G'day everyone and welcome back to Circa Joe, and today, as you can tell, we are finally able to watch episode 2 of The Last Kingdom. Yes, it's been a few weeks since the last episode has been up, longer than I was hoping. Sorry about all that. I've been sick, a lot of that stuff. It's winter, I get sick pretty easily. Try my best not to let that happen, but it happens. Other than that, I'm excited to see what happens next after what happened in episode 1 at the end when our main character, Ulog, if I remember that was his name, Ula, or whatever it was, something, went up to his old fort where his uncle was and lifted up the head of one of his men and declared, "I will kill you." Without actually saying that, of course. But that's my interpretation of what happened. So let's get straight into it and let's see what happens. Woo.
Destiny is all. Horses!
And that's where it ended. Right there. We shall see what happens next. We shall see what the conquering of this man shall do. The ability, his brain, his smarts. We shall see what happens.
Head for the woods!
To the woods! Pick them off, one by one. Let's see how this goes. What's with the stick? Ah, I see. Losing his tracks. He's using his sticks to hide his hoof marks. And then follow her tracks, so it wipes out hers as well as his. Smart.
We have Abba. Go to him with our story. With his army.
I doubt he's gonna do much. No. I don't think Abba's gonna do anything. What's the possibility of the betrayer who killed his adopted father, whatever you want to call him, is actually working with Abba as well?
What?
There's a taste in the air.
Oh, maybe something else happened instead. She's very sensitive to... Oh! That was a good throw.
Your back is broken.
Ooh, she's good.
A Saxon slave, he killed his master at a wedding party.
Oh, they're all thinking it's him.
Mildred.
Ah, fuck. He can't go to bar. They think he's the one that killed his own father.
End it.
Oh, man. Now that just made things very complicated.
Thank you.
We should never have gone to Bebenberg.
I feel like this has a lot of potential here. This TV show. I'm just hoping that it goes through that potential.
Abba knows that Ragnar was my father.
He knows nothing. I doubt he'll even remember you.
I don't think he gives a shit. He looks like an arrogant piece of shit too who wants control of all. He may have very well used that betrayer as a scapegoat to use.
Joined the church, I should have gone to a monastery.
Yet you're trying to kill your own nephew. How can you lie in front...
Die.
Oh, this isn't the guy. I thought this was the guy. I don't know who the hell this guy is.
He's a warrior lord. They say he killed his Danish master and 40 men.
That's not what happened, dude.
Now about this girl, you may be right about her.
I don't know how I feel about this guy. He just jambled on about wanting forgiveness and all that shit, and now he just turns into this.
He will not, however, have one man of Wessex. On that we are agreed?
This is an interesting topic here, because they're fighting people who invaded them, and they're also fighting because they aren't Christian yet. Wouldn't it have been a better option as, let's just go with this, okay, that if what they believe is forgiveness and all that stuff, why do they not just forgive Danes? Why not help them with food and stuff? Trade with them? Like, they must have already knew about Danes beforehand, so was there not a trading option going on beforehand? And if so, And if they have known, why did they not do the training in the first place instead of looking down upon them for if they were pagans? Because if it was like this, then they should understand that before they knew about Christianity, they only knew of Thor and all that. But religion is a very complicated situation, which is very hard to communicate over to people. That's my thoughts of it. These people aren't doing so well.
Leave or it will be the death of you.
Leave or it will be the death of you!
Saggy tits, stinking breath, but
Oh, you're gonna be in trouble for that after this is done. She's so gonna hit you.
And you will keep your mouth shut.
Ah, faking dead, huh?
That means it's just you and me?
Oh, you're not gonna like that, man.
Take him down. And do not let...
Let's see how this goes. I wonder how this goes. I have the feeling that he's not gonna listen to him.
And give the man some ale.
Araba?
Oh, here we go.
I'm Uhtred Ragnarsson.
Let's see what happens.
Found him where?
He found him in his heart, not
Where else are you gonna find him?
story.
I have time.
I have time. Patient, okay.
And all of your men submit to God.
That's not gonna happen! Bred to be a pagan.
Down in a barrel of water and they pour more water over you.
They want to wash me?
They want to wash me?
Withdraw my request.
But you claim your God is all powerful.
He may be all powerful, but he does not interfere with us mortals' good and evil deeds, for that is part of our living now. We have to get forgiven by the hard way.
You come a long way, boy, to tell me that it was Danes and not you that...
And now we're getting to the topic that we need to discuss. Right here, right now. This is not good.
Odin will protect you from the arrows.
Oh, God.
You go nowhere.
then he dies. Your sorcerer dies.
What shall you do? So it looks like Baal is gonna be an enemy.
Excellent. Firewood.
Excellent firewood.
He's naked.
He's naked.
There's a brush of his ass. Oh, that must be painful. Oh, that must be painful. By the end of the journey, he's probably gonna like it though.
And with whom? Danes?
Then we wait for him to return.
What if he doesn't return? What then?
You need to start killing. Build your own kingdom. I hope that's just where it goes to. Instead of trying to follow some other lord, you become the king of it all.
I want this stone set into the handle.
Oh. It'd be interesting to be a blacksmith. Like, don't you just get that feeling of just hammering down a sword or creating a masterpiece from fire and iron and other materials that you can use? Even better if this was actually a fantasy realm too. Then you can have mithril and mana crystals.
What? That you are an unsuitable heir. That is what.
You are a spoiled little brat.
Then I will change.
Ah, yes, you will.
Is that you become a man and quickly.
Yes, so stop getting drunk.
And when the time comes, Oda, my friend, you must steer the Witan to make this choice.
Oh, interesting.
Though your ass is cleverer than you, it can do two things at once. Which he will. He will want to know the truth. The time between we stay alive.
Good luck with that. Here we go. At least they have time to just relax. You know what'd be interesting? Is if the crystal that he has is like embedded between in the sword, but you can see through it still. It looks like it is.
Seem to be collecting enemies as we go.
Time to run. He's got his sword.
Get to the horses. Go, go!
Go, go, go! Chop, chop, chop! It's time to run. Time to fight.
Out the way! Out the way!
Move! Go, go! Oh no. Use your sword, you've got a sword now. Man, she loves throwing that axe. What's the point of a sword if you're not gonna use it? That sounds bad. Yes, that's right. Fight him off. Oh, ho, ho. What a shot! Or stab, should I say? A slice? A stab? Let's go with stab.
Nothing changes. Kjartan and my uncle will pay for Ragnar's death.
You need to just take it into your own hands. Bring destiny into your grasp. Forget fate. It is up to you.
The Danes have England.
No, there is one place south of here.
Where? Who?
Wessex.
Wessex?
With King Ethelred, we have a chance of everything.
Well, if you go to Wessex, you're gonna have to, like, blend in. Go back to your roots. And remember your Christianity. And so fake all that if need be. Ooh, the music's good. Did you hear that? Like that. I can't do it. Don't even ask me to try again. But you know what I'm on about. It's like the best type of music to listen to sometimes. Guess who?
Is it, farmer? First blood or to the death?
Here we go. It's a fight.
God has sent you, surely. You're a man.
Oh, that feels nice, doesn't it? Just finally seeing a familiar face that you have not seen for a very long time.
But you will like Alfred. He's an impressive man.
Oh, thank God he's there to vouch for him. Otherwise, it would have gone a bit ugly.
Can there be luck if God disposes?
Maybe you should put it as luck is what God gives us. To try our best when it comes to things that aren't easy for us to do in the first place as a human being. Because there could be countless things that are hard without a bit of luck.
That's written down. Whatever I discover about my enemies is written down.
You need to start reading. Sorry, you need to start learning to read.
How do you come by all of this? I have eyes and ears in each of the kingdoms.
Mm-hmm. And that is how you build a kingdom.
Called England has to begin here.
I kind of like that. Like the sound of how they could have showed what would have happened and how England became what it is today. The history built on it.
You said of us in the north, so who leads them?
The Earl Guthrum leads them.
I know Guthrum.
Oh, I wonder how this will go.
Now I must go to prayers. You will join me? I expected as much.
Well, what do you expect? He was pretty much, I guess in your terms, brainwashed to believe in something else.
Belonged to the Danes, it has been stolen by them.
You want wealth, you take it.
I mean, in this time of place, they're both correct when it comes to who owns what, because, yes, they own it once, but they too have taken over it at one stage or another. So like usual, the winner is the rightful owner, I guess you could say.
I know his soul.
Father Bielka, he has no soul.
Ah, wrong! Everyone's got a soul, no matter if they believe in God or not. If they didn't have a soul, they'll be crazy freaking demons instead. They would not know what right or wrong is. Even if they did something evil, they would understand what they are doing is wrong. You cannot say that nobody has a soul.
And they're hungry.
Then perhaps they've eaten these jackdaws.
They've many hundreds.
You wanted a fucking advantage, here it is, and you're fucking disowning it. As if it's mere petty pebblings. That didn't make sense, but so what?
My sword is for Wessex.
Do not interrupt a noble when he's speaking.
Order.
I think you shouldn't bring up the fact that you're a nobleman when he does not give a crap. He is a warrior. And a warrior in, I guess in Danes, this is just me rambling on even though not knowing the truth, that the more achievements that you create, the more noble you are, in a way. You should not put your practice onto somebody else. Oh, I'm a nobleman, you should not interfere with when we speak. You're all human freaking beings that can die with a stab.
Take him.
Look at this! Why would they do that? Here they come. And they are ready. You weren't expecting this, huh? how they make it look like they will look at each other? There is the episode for today. Before I get into that episode, you're probably noticing that I have a different top on. Now, the reason why that is, I forgot to charge my camera yesterday. What happened with this episode, huh? It's all over the place at the present moment. I mean, there are tons of bits I do understand, but there are some things that I don't understand. You know how it is. I have to first really understand what's going on in this time, so there's a lot of political stuff that I'm not a big fan of, but I will eventually start understanding it like I do with Outlander. I have noticed that look, the main character is Olaf, what the fuck his name was. I'm hoping that this turns out that he is somehow the king in the end. I'm hoping. I'm excited for the third episode. I'm hoping to see what happens next. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week.